policy. First of all, I want to thank Donald Trump, the President of the United States, for commuting my sentence and literally saving my life, because Judge Amy Berman Jackson was intent on sending me to a prison that now has over 20 confirmed cases of COVID-19, in total violation of the Department of Justice and the Bureau of Prisons' formal policy. The president is invested with these powers of clemency specifically to correct injustices in the system. No, I did not receive a fair trial. First, there were the rulings by Judge Jackson limiting any powerful line of defense, specifically prohibiting me from raising the question of misconduct by the Office of Special Counsel, the Department of Justice, the FBI, and members of Congress. Just look at General Flynn's case and you know what they were covering up in terms of conduct. And then, of course, there is the makeup of the jury, certainly not a jury of my peers, when it was ideologically stacked against me. And then there's the epic criminal misconduct of the jury forewoman, who, as we now know, in 2019, was posting attacks on me and the president, but more importantly, in this case, me, on Facebook and Twitter. That's undeniable proof of bias to any reasonable person, except, of course, for Judge Jackson. And then, lastly, was the assault on me in a sentencing diatribe in which Judge Jackson said that I was convicted of covering up for the president. That's not true. Said there was nothing phony about the Mueller investigation. We now know that that's false. And lastly, that I was belligerent. Really? I never testified at my trial. So perhaps this belligerence was my refusal to plead guilty or to give the prosecutors what they wanted, false testimony about the President of the United States. Those Democrats running around and screaming about the rule of law, they don't seem to be too upset about the fact that Barack Obama and Joe Biden, in the largest abuse of power in American history, used the full authority of the United States government and the capability of our intelligence agencies for strictly political purposes, to spy on the Republican candidate for president and later to defraud the FISA courts in order to stage an illegal, illicit coup based on nothing. So, thank you, Mr. President. We stand with you, and God bless you.